There are stories that live in the cold, stories that are best told when the wind is high and the world outside is buried in white. They do not shout, they whisper. They wait for the quiet moments, for the pause between the ticking of a clock and the hiss of a dying fire. The Icelandic tale of the Yule Cat is one such story. It begins not with a roar, but with a sound so soft you might mistake it for the settling of snow on a rooftop. This is not a tale of grand battles, but of quiet, creeping dread. On this day, 2025, December 22nd, the nights are reaching their longest point, and the air carries a particular kind of stillness. It is in this profound hush that legends like the Yule Cat feel most real. Imagine a farmhouse, isolated and huddled against the vast, unforgiving landscape of Iceland. The family inside is finished with their work, the final chores of the day completed. They gather together, the dim candlelight pushing back the corners of the room, but not the deep darkness pressing against the window panes. It is in a place like this, in a time like this, that someone might lean in and say the name 𝘗𝘢𝘗𝘗 𝘗𝘢𝘳𝘢𝘗𝘍𝘗. The Yule Cat. The name itself is a hook, a simple and chilling invitation to listen closer. The power of this particular legend does not come from gore or violence, but from its simplicity and its deep connection to the season. It is a story woven from the very fabric of winter life, the need for warmth, the value of hard work, the vulnerability of being exposed to the elements. The fear it evokes is a primal one, the fear of being found wanting, of being unprepared for the harshness that waits just outside the door. It speaks to the quiet anxieties of a long winter, where survival depends not on bravery, but on diligence and communal care. The story sets its stage with falling snow, biting wind, creating a mood that is both peaceful and deeply unsettling. The tone is that of a calm, male narrator, perhaps an old grandfather sharing a piece of folklore that he himself learned as a child. His voice is even, never rising in excitement, allowing the inherent eeriness of the tale to do the work. The darkness is not a monster's lair, but the natural state of the world during the deep winter solstice. It is a quiet, enveloping presence. The story asks you to step into that quiet, to feel the chill on your skin, and to listen for the soft crunch of paws on snow. So, what is this creature that haunts the Icelandic winter? The Yule Cat is described as a monstrously large feline, a giant that towers over the houses and barns of the countryside. Houses? Barns? It is not a creature of flesh and blood like a normal cat, more a manifestation of the winter itself. Vast, cold, hungry. Its fur is said to be black as the longest night, or grey, or white. Its eyes are the most terrifying feature, glowing like burning coals set within its massive head. They are windows to a predatory soul, constantly searching, constantly judging. The origins are tied to Old Norse traditions and to the bleak realities of life in a subarctic climate. Said to be the pet of Grýla and her sons, the Yule lads. The cat has a specific purpose. It hunts the unclothed as Yule draws near. It preys upon those who have not received a new piece of clothing before Yule. On Christmas Eve it prowls, peering into the windows of every home. With supernatural senses, it can tell who has been diligent and who has been idle. The reward for hard work: wool, yarn, garments. Those with new socks, a shirt, trousers, the cat passes by in peace. But those with nothing new to show, here the tale turns dark. If the cat sees only old, worn garments, it marks a failure of work or of duty. Some versions say it devours the person's share of the Yule feast, leaving hunger in its wake. Older, harsher tellings are clearer. It drags the idol into the snow and devours them completely. In old Icelandic farm life, the Yule Cat was more than a scary story. It was a tool for social and economic motivation. After the flocks returned, all hands processed wool, shearing, carding, spinning, weaving, relentless tasks before deep winter. Warmth meant survival. Surplus meant trade. The tale made the work urgent. Even the young had a part. The image at the window pressed everyone to keep weaving. A finished sock felt like a shield against what prowled outside. As Yule neared, labour became protection, a communal priority. Dugnada, diligence and competence bound their lives together, helping the farm endure another winter. Grim as it is, the Yule Cat's tale carried a compassionate lesson. Fear did not only breed diligence, it fostered collective responsibility. The threat weighed on the poor, the orphaned, the elderly, and on families struck by illness or bad harvest. So charity became imperative. Those with means gave clothes to workers and to the less fortunate. The village cat-proofed itself through kindness. It reminded everyone their survival was interconnected. Thus, a terrifying legend became a force for cohesion, darkness calling forth the best in people. Let us zoom in on a single quiet scene. Picture a small cottage, thick with wood smoke and simmering broth. John, 7 or 8, listens as his grandmother retells the Yule Cat. She never raises her voice, the words are enough. He imagines the cat sniffing the night air beyond the glass. They have all worked hard, yet the child's fear clings. She brings a shirt woven from wool he helped prepare, scratchy, sturdy, warm, like armour. Pride replaces dread, proof, a shield. He holds the shirt up in his mind. I have worked. I am clothed. You cannot have me. The Yule Cat is a metaphor for winter's unforgiving nature. Here, winter is not gentle. Survival is a constant struggle. Its immense hungry shape embodies relentless pressure. Its eyes are the biting wind. Its paws, the creeping frost. Being unclothed could mean death, hypothermia, frostbite. The monster gives a face to nature's indifference. It consumes all who are unprepared. The feast it steals symbolizes famine after poor preparation. Fail the season's demands and hunger follows. Not evil like a villain, only consequence. Winter doesn't judge goodness, only readiness. Today, the tale is a quirky piece of festive folklore. Its image on decorations, cards, advertisements, central heating, store-bought clothing, full markets have softened it. Yet the core remains. Effort, reward, security. Values endure. Diligence, foresight, compassion. Get a new piece of clothing for Christmas, or the Yule Cat will get you, said with a smile. Its horror is silence, isolation, the feeling of being watched. Even in cities, we sense the cold beyond our small, warm fires. It reminds us to lock up, hold loved ones close, and be grateful for warmth and provisions. Somewhere in the deep, silent dark, a great cat may still be walking, its eyes scanning the land, until all that remains is one dark paw print in the snow.